Last week of the month and Thanksgiving week means it was a little chaotic in store, but we got it done.
But you feel like family to me.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole. If you are new, thanks so much for clicking on this weekly grocery haul. It is the last week of the month. Where did where did November go, girl? Where did November go? It flew by crazy and the holidays are here. Insane in the membrane. 2025 has flown, but we had to go and get stuff for this week for Thanksgiving. I am in charge of bringing some things, and we had to make sure that the house had things for the boys since they are home all week from school. We also wanted to make sure that we had a good donation for this week for Thanksgiving. That was what was requested, was Thanksgiving items in the blessing box for our community, local if you've been following. So I will show you all that as well. So let me take it down to the counter and show you what we got from Aldi and Walmart for ourselves and for our local donation box. $149.99, $150 for our groceries this week. Last week of November, week of Thanksgiving, things that will last into the holidays, Christmas for us, and we stocked up on some meats before the stock up haul. I was so happy to see it. I got everyone they had. I'm not ashamed about it. First, we got a loaf of, first off, let me back up. Slow your roll, Nicole. We spent $79.78 at trusty Aldi. I have all of the donation stuff in the car because it's so much, so I will take you guys out to the car after I film this and after I put it away. We got a loaf of white bread. I have pretty much a whole loaf, but the boys are out of school starting today, a whole week, so you know what that means. More food's gonna be eaten in the house, so gotta have that on deck. And speaking of, we live here, so if you hear everybody's home. We've got a big thing of the grapes. They weren't as cheap as they have been, but still not mad about it, and they look good. And speaking of cheap, the raspberries actually looked good for once, and they were on a good price. So I got those for myself because I've been missing my raspberry something fierce. I love them so much, but they have been trash. So hopefully those last. I did get some sliced white mushrooms. We are going to be doing my slow cooker Salisbury steak. I will have that linked below in the meal plan for y'all. That is for the Monday after Thanksgiving. So I'm hoping these, I might put these in the freezer because today is Monday. That'll be exactly a week. Yeah, they might be a little slimy by then. So I'm going to put those probably in the freezer so they're good for the crock pot. I did get a bunch of cheeses because of recipes this week. I got 2 Monterey Jack cheeses. That's for my taco spaghetti. Y'all know that's my favorite. We're having that tomorrow. So excited about that. And then 3 blocks of mozzarella. I have 1 block in the fridge right now for recipes. 2 almond milks instead of 3 or 4. I think we're doing good. And I can always run up to the store right down the street and get one if we are in a pinch, but I think we'll be okay. I did get a heavy whipping cream. I'm making my chocolate pie. It's actually Paula Deen's chocolate pie, but I do have a video here for you guys on how to make it step by step. It's the best thing you're gonna put in your mouth this holiday season. I can guarantee it, okay? It is our favorite, and I usually only make it for Christmas, so my sister is giddy that I'm making it twice for the season. So I needed that for the topping. I got some French onion dip. We are having a Stranger Things watch party for Wednesday. When you're watching this Tuesday, are you guys nerded out and ready for tomorrow's Stranger Things 4 episode premiere? I know we are. We're having a big old to-do. So I got some French onion dip for that. Got Trey his non-fat Greek yogurt for breakfast. I got 1 container of Moo Tubes. We have some, but again, they're home, so I didn't want to run out. I only got 1 box of my Rice Krispies instead of the big box at Walmart. Again, I have some on hand, so I'm trying to come out of pocket as low as possible, so that will do just fine. I did get 2 containers of these jumbo buttermilk biscuits. I saw on TikTok where you made personal pan pizzas using like 2 biscuits to make the dough, and you made like a butter garlic situation, and you put the sauce and the pepperoni. We're doing that for our Stranger Things watch party. I thought that would be fun. And instead of getting the frozen pizzas that are $1 million Stranger Things and it's just a freaking frozen pizza, we're gonna make our own. All right, save a little coin. Coming back down yonder, I did get the waffles for the boys. We are almost out of all breakfast things until the stock up all next week. I made it stretch, but man, we are almost out, and I totally spaced and didn't think that the last week of the month they would be home, and that's gonna make things multiplied, you know? So I got that to tide us over until the stock up. I got some stuff for baking, for stuff that we don't usually have to buy on a regular. Y'all don't see me buy all this stuff. It lasts forever because we don't use it that much. So I did get a 4-pound bag of sugar. I'm running a little bit low. All the things that I'm making to bring to my sisters for Thanksgiving, gotta have sugar. And then of course through Christmas, I'm gonna be making all the things. So you just gotta have it. This is the season, this is the time of year. Light brown sugar too, I got there since I saw it, it was a little bit cheaper. And then vanilla wafers. When did vanilla wafers get to be $1 million? I am going to be making banana pudding cookies. All right. I have a recipe for an awesome kick-ass banana pudding. Okay. If you want, I will link that up above in the iCards. But most people are not fans of banana pudding, but banana pudding cookies. And y'all have been sending me recipe after recipe saying, girl, you got to try them. So I'm going to make them for Thanksgiving. I hope they're good, but you need this to like crumble on top, but they're so expensive. Why? Why are some of the things the way they are? I don't know. But I hit the jackpot on the meats. Okay. They had 4 of the 96% lean ground beef, 50% off red stickers. So you know I ran over there and I snagged them as quick as I could because I was going to buy a bunch next week for our stock up haul because we were running low. I use 96 and 93 a lot. We like a lot of beef dishes versus chicken, just being honest with you. So when I saw this, I was like, immediately, even though it wasn't in my intended budget for the week, it is going to help with the stock up haul next week. Y'all feel me? That makes sense. I got 2 apple pie fillings because I saw on TikTok or Instagram where you take 2 cans of cinnamon rolls and you add 2 cans of apple pie filling. You make this big old casserole and you bake it and you put the icing on top. I mean, doesn't that sound delicious? I mean, not good for you, but I thought that would be an option to where I can make it for breakfast this week and the boys could eat off of it multiple days. Help mama, okay? Help me. Help me. Help me while I'm doing all the things for Thanksgiving. I got 2 pizza sauces for the Stranger Things movie night pizzas, and also for that, some turkey pepperoni. We don't mind the turkey, can't tell a difference, and it saves on calories and all the things. So that is what we got at Aldi for right under $80. Wally World, we spent $70.21. They were out of stock on a lot of things at Aldi, hence why I had to buy and pay the extra money at Walmart. And let me tell you, Walmart was cray. And I went to my little one and it was a madhouse. And I'm shopping Monday. Those people that are shopping Wednesday night, I can't with you guys. I got a bunch of bananas. I've been going through them like crazy. And I was out this morning and I missed it for my pre-workout. So I got plenty of those. 2 avocados. I'm going to be doing avocado toast this week for lunches when we're not, eating the festivity things. I got an onion for recipes. Their sweet potatoes were 19 cents a pound, okay? So way cheaper than the ones at Aldi, even though the Aldi one is a good price in the bag. This was better. So you're gonna see I bought a bunch in a big box for the blessing box, but I got this for the sweet potato casserole I always make. It is a Ruth Chris Copycat recipe. I will link it down below too if you guys are interested. I make it every year, and if I don't make it, the ones that really love sweet potato casserole, they come for me. Okay? They're like, where the hell is the sweet potato casserole, girl? So that will be enough for that. And I have some other ones on hand if I need it. I did get another gallon of 1% milk. We probably have half a gallon left, but again, they're home. I want to make sure we have it, not run out. I do not want to go out in these streets, y'all. I want to be bunkered down in this house and only have to go out to my sister's like this whole week. I might go to the gym once. I'm doing everything else in my home garage. I got a half gallon of whole milk. That is for recipes specifically. Asked for the whole milk. I did get a loaf of the discount bread because there's so many French toast casseroles, even like the ones from Macro Friendly Foods, the high protein ones, that just call for a loaf of this bread. And you make a really great breakfast that will last a couple of days. I had that in mind, so that's why I picked it up. They only had one on the cart anyway. I did get an Idahoan roasted garlic mashed potatoes. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have this on the side of those Salisbury steaks I was talking about. I finally saw my bird's eye Parmesan garlic, roasted red potatoes, and green beans. They only sell them at the little Walmart. They don't sell them at the super center, which I'm like, why? But I got 2 of them to go on the side of the nuggets that y'all know I like to eat all the time. They're real good foods. We are out of biscuits, and it pained me to pay the price because it's the same price for 20 as 38 at Sam's Club for the name brand, but I got the great value 20 count of the buttermilk frozen biscuits to tide us over until the stock up haul. Their cream of mushroom soup was on sale for 88 cents a can, so I am in charge of making the green bean casserole as well. And also I wanted to have it on hand for making tuna casserole for a future Saturday night meal. I like the name brand for that. I know I'm weird. I like the name brand for a lot of things. For some things, it's like you gotta get the name brand. Who else is with me? Most things you see, I get off brand all the time, and I don't mind. But some things you got to. So I got 6 cans because I'm requested to make a double batch of the green bean casserole. We got some green bean casserole lovers. I know some of y'all hate it, but we got some of us that love it die hard, myself included. I do like it. I did get the Fritos jalapeno cheddar dip. Y'all know when I did that 90s night, I go hard for this. This brings back kind of like PTSD memories though from my bigger days, because I would eat like a whole can of this. But I got this for the Stranger Things watch party. I do have some Zapp's potato chips, and I plan on living my best life that night. Okay, I've been looking forward to it for a while. I got 2 cans of Great Value cut green beans. Y'all know I have that case, but I wanted to have enough on hand because we are going to have this on the side for dinner, plus the green bean casserole. I just didn't want to not have enough, and we'll always use it, if that makes sense. I got a half-length spaghetti 1-pounder for the taco spaghetti. Had no actual spaghetti on hand. Plenty of pasta, but not spaghetti. I did get an Ocean Spray cranberry sauce. This is for the fridge here. When I have leftovers from my sisters, I want to have my own cranberry sauce here. And I'm a snob. I have to have the Ocean Spray. I got to pay the dollars. I can tell the difference. I can. Okay, so I had to have that. That's to stay home here because we love cranberry sauce. I did get a Del Monte sweet peas, no salt added. We had the discussion that the Great Value ones have been hard, and so many of y'all said the same thing. You're like, girl, yes, I thought I was going crazy. So thank y'all so much for clarifying that I was not losing my mind. And now I'm using this one, and it's much better. I will pay the extra pennies for it, and I got the no salt added today because it was right there in front of me, and I didn't feel like finding nothing else. However, they did not have any other Great Value fat-free cream of chicken for the taco spaghetti, so I had to pay almost $2 for the name brand, which paid me on that because I don't mind getting off brand for that. For those banana pudding cookies, it calls for a 3.4 ounce package of the instant pudding banana cream mix. So I got the off brand for that. And then I'm going to be making some cupcakes for our Stranger Things watch party. I have a cake mix already in the pantry. I'm going to use this Pillsbury whipped buttercream. It just sounded really good. And then I'm going to make Joyce's lights on there. I shared this on my Instagram, hence why you're going to see some other things. And I got to check my bags because I am missing something and I need it. And it's probably in a freaking bag somewhere, which is a little thing of ice. And let me look for it. This is why I'm glad I talked to you guys, because you know what? I would have been making them cupcakes and losing my marbles looking for this. Like, where the hell is it? And I would have been like going crazy. So that saves some sanity right there. I got this Great Value decorating gel in black. So this is like the outline, and then I'm gonna use the M&Ms back there for the light bulbs like she does in season 1. Thought that was so cute and easy. Okay, I'm trying to go easy but cutesy. I did get a Ghirardelli 60% cacao. It's bittersweet chocolate. This is for the chocolate pie. I get this one every year. However, chocolate, y'all, because of all the things, is $1 million. Like, whoa, Nelly, not a time to make the chocolate pie. I'm just telling you, that chocolate pie is going to be expensive, but it'll be freaking worth it. I promise you. Powdered sugar, they had none at Aldi, so I had to get it at Walmart. At least they had some rollbacks there, okay? Still not the best as Aldi, but a little bit better. I did get this big package of white chocolate chips. They're calling them vanilla flavored. You get 4 cups in here for the price popping up. They do not have their white chocolate chips out at Aldi yet. They had some last year, I remember, but none today. So this is what I got because I needed 2 packages for recipes. Also for the chocolate pie, you need milk chocolate chips. You need all the chocolate. You need semi-sweet as well, but I have some on hand. But they had no milk chocolate chips at Aldi, so I got the ones at Walmart. Y'all, like almost $4 for 11 ounces. Chocolate be cray. Speaking, I got the 3 Musketeers because of our Demodog D'Artagnan, Dart. Okay, if you are a fan, you know exactly all the things I'm talking about. If you're not, you're like, what is this girl talking about? But I had to get 3 Musketeers for Dart, the nougat, right? I thought it'd be so cute to put out there for our watch party. And then here's the M&Ms to help with Joyce's light bulbs for the cupcakes. So that is everything we got at Walmart for $70. Like I said, we spent about $150 on groceries for ourselves this week. The last week of November, right before the stock up haul, getting things ready for the holidays. Let me put this stuff up, and now I will show you what we've got going on for the blessing box, and I'll also show you our meal plan for the week. Y'all saw I put the little sign in the blessing box that asked of items in need, like what our community actually wanted in the blessing box, and it was first thing that only someone put. I didn't check it, but one day said Thanksgiving items. So that is what we got. And we also had an amazing donation from my friend Christy. Y'all remember that keto lady over on Instagram? She sent me some money to help pay for some of these items as well. So thank you so much, Christy, for contributing to the community. It means so much. And I was so happy to be able to get more items to fulfill for the need this week. So let me show you what we got. So at Aldi for the blessing box, we spent a total of $76.10. what did we get for 76 bucks to donate for Thanksgiving? We got 10 of the Hawaiian sweet rolls, so I got 10 packages of those. I know bread is a hot commodity, and being that these are $1.99, I wanted to make sure we got some of those this week to help. And then I also got 10 of the chicken stuffing mixes. These were like 70 something cents a box, so I got 10 of those. And love how Aldi puts things in the boxes, because it was definitely easy to put things in my cart while shopping. I did get 10 of the mac and cheese boxes. Y'all saw me get these last week as well. These are a hit because you don't have to add anything except for the package in there, and they are on a killer deal right now, so that was no brainer. Also got another 10-pound bag of regular potatoes, because not everybody likes sweet. We like regular for mashed potatoes too, right? And these were flew last week as well. I got how many Jiffy cornbreads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 Jiffy cornbreads because those were a hot ticket. And then I got a ton of canned goods. So they're 50 cents a can for green beans and corn. So I want to say I don't know if I got 10 or 5. I think I got 10 cans of green beans. I also got some cranberry sauce. I think I got 5 cans of the cranberry sauce in there. Let me see if I got any corn in here. It might just be in the box. I think these are all green beans, but y'all can see all the cranberry sauce, the green beans, and the Jiffy. We got the corn back here, and we got more green beans. I did get 5 cans of evaporated milk. I think it was 99 cents a can for the evaporated milk, and a lot of people said this was a good donation item for sure, because you can actually, I heard someone say that you can add milk to this, like equal parts this and milk, and make regular milk if you needed to stretch and you can't afford to get gallon milk. I don't know if that's true or not, but it came from a reliable source. I trust her, but I thought that'd be good for recipes or just for what I mentioned. Here's the corn. I did get, how many things of pumpkin did I get? I got 5 cans of 100% pure pumpkin, because I will tell you when I show you what I got at Walmart for that reason, or they can just make pie. There's stuff in there if they have all the other ingredients, but probably not, I know, but what my logic is for the other thing. That's what I'm hoping. And I think that's it. Yeah, evaporated milk, pumpkin in this box, canned goods. That is what we got at Aldi for 76 bucks. Walmart, we spent $28.59. So with the pumpkin, pure pumpkin, y'all have seen me do this before. Make the 3 ingredient, which the other ingredients, pumpkin spice, you don't have to have that. You take a box of this spice cake mix and this, mix it together and bake it as cookies, and they're freaking delicious. The boys are obsessed. And I was gonna make little cards on how, but I ran out of time, y'all, okay? It is what it is. But hopefully they can figure it out. But I thought this would be good. So I got 5 boxes of cake mix to go with the pumpkin pie mix, was my thought process there. I did get, I think I got 6 turkey gravy mix. Like, why are these 70 something cents a piece, or 67 cents? I thought that was stupid, but I wanted to get gravy mix, and they were completely out at Aldi, or I would have got the stuff over there because it was cheaper, like 29 cents. But I went ahead and got those. And I did get a bunch of canned chicken, because protein is a necessity, guys, but of course I can't leave a turkey there, you know? So I thought this might be good. They were $1.20 something a piece for these little ones. So I think I got 6 cans of the chunk chicken breast for that reason. I wanted to get more, but that's what we got. I mean, something's better than nothing, right? And because rice was such a hot commodity when I donated this a couple weeks ago, I just got 4 bags of rice. I mean, you can do all kinds of things with rice, especially for the holidays, like dirty rice, you know, making it stretch. So I got 4 bags of rice for 92 cents a piece. And then I got 5 bags. I lie. I got 5 bags. Woohoo, even more. And being that these were 19 cents a piece, I brought this box in and I wanted to load it as much as I can. So I did. And man, I think we only paid like $3 for this big old thing of potatoes. I should have put more in there, to be honest with you guys. But I'm going to bring the box up there just like this, and they can grab the potatoes, and I'm going to put the potatoes over there and something else as well. But I thought that was a killer price for sweet potatoes. So that is what we got to donate for Thanksgiving for our blessing box. Let's get it loaded up and head over there. So this is a good thing, but a bad thing. So the box is packed, which makes me so happy, but we got to figure out how the hell we're going to get all this stuff in here. So let me do some reorganizing and we'll show you what we got going on. So I hate to do this, but there's no way I can fit, even if I rearrange it, there's no way I can fit this all in there. So I put it down here, but I'm going to post on Facebook. It'll be out of here quick, guys, because people haven't come because they probably don't know off of Facebook. But usually when I post, it's gone within hours. So I'm gonna post this stuff, and that way it can get to homes in need. But man, look at the community coming out and showing up, because this thing has been empty forever. That makes my heart so happy. But we need to organized better instead of just throwing the stuff in there. But there it is. There it is for Thanksgiving, y'all. Blessing box. Like I mentioned, y'all, it's crazy inside because everybody's here. So I'm outside showing you guys the meal plan for November 25th through the 1st. So as you guys see, I spent $150 for us. We spent about $105 in donations this week. And thank you again to Christy for helping out. For this week, for Tuesday the 25th, we are making taco spaghetti. I have those garlic knots that we got on clearance cart last week, so we're going to add those. For Stranger Things watch party, the personal pizzas, I'm going to make those Joyce cupcakes. Chips and dip, I have plenty of chips on hand. I have cheese and crackers on hand, so we are good to go there. It's going to be fun. Cannot wait. Thursday, Thanksgiving, I am in charge of the chocolate pie, as I mentioned, green bean casserole, and banana pudding cookies. Friday, we're going to be having Thanksgiving leftovers from my sister's house, so that's why I got the cranberry sauce to add to it. Yum, yum. Saturday, we're going to be doing Michaela Thomas Fitz chicken minis. Y'all know we put those on rotation all the time. We haven't had them in a while, though. I do have hot dog buns in the freezer, and I have some of the Just Bare chicken nuggets, so we should be good on that. Sunday, we're going to have leftovers of the taco spaghetti. We should have plenty of that for us, so that'll work out perfect. And then Monday, we're going to have that slow cooker Salisbury steak I mentioned to y'all, mashed potatoes, and peas or corn. Waylon's not a huge fan of peas, so I'll probably make some corn for him. For breakfast, I have some bagels left over in the freezer, those cranberry ones I love so much, eggs, sausage, and protein coffee. Avocado toast for lunch I mentioned to y'all, and y'all know the same thing we make every single week for dessert: cereal, protein bars, or Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches. So that is going to do it for this week's grocery haul. If you enjoyed it, please give it a huge thumbs up. That helps so much. If it hypes you, prompts you to hype the video, please give me a hype. I would appreciate that too. Subscribe as well. I have so many new faces here, so welcome, welcome, safe space. I'm so happy to see you guys here and to have you here for the future. It makes my heart so happy. I hope everybody has an amazing, wonderful Thanksgiving with your family, friends, and loved ones. This will be the last video I post for the week because of the watch times not being the best for the holidays. People are actually enjoying their families. I mean, who would have thunk it? So I'm happy for that. So I will be posting again next Monday. So you'll see me back to regular program next week. Until then, y'all have an amazing holiday. Stay out of the crowds for Black Friday. I mean, do they even have Black Friday anymore? I don't think so, but I'm bunkering here at the house and living my best life at home and then venturing out into the world again after the holidays. I will see you guys on Monday. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.